Floor en je krijgt weer carte blanche.
Okay. Floor is gonna get a new short hairstyle. It's spring, summer style. And of course a new color. And she turns around so you can see what her hair is at the moment. Again? Okay, thank you very much.
Ik heb er geen last van.
Hello friends, talking about the lights. I have a little bit of cold, but I tested negative on COVID, so I'm still protected. Starting of course with protection, like I always do. Take brown cape because it suits the colors and matches together. Now she has a lot of hair, mostly yes, so and it grows ultra fast. She holds some color with Lakme shampoo conditioners, so that's why the color is always nice. We're gonna see what new hairstyle I'm going to get her. Maybe something totally new.
Sowieso, toch?
Yeah?
Dat sowieso.
Yeah. Waiting to see how the structure on the hair is. Structures change by the time of the year. Now normally she has an asymmetric hairstyle. That I'm going to change today. I'm going to use a lot of slice techniques. Go lay the hair in a natural fall. Told you I'm going to start with slicing. I'm going to start on top, taking my large Kiona scissor. The nice thing of this scissor is that there are two blades like shaving knives, so you can slice real nice with it. Mostly I use the slice cutting technique. So I close my scissor while I'm slicing. This because then the hairs don't pull. Lay the hairs to the side, give them an extra effect. And also to the other side. And this takes away a lot of the weight on top. Dat is waar hoofd van schat.
Oh nee hoor. Val naar beneden bedoel je?
Ja.
Ik vind het wel leuk om die haren te zien. Wat eraf
mooie
valt.
kleurtjes.
Nou, dat blijft inderdaad goed met die... ik heb nou een conditioner gebruikt.
Yeah, this is like a slip slicing technique. Just use the top of my scissors, only that part, just front, and then go from the sides. And because the asymmetrical lines are laying in this line, I take away here the underweight, so I get more flexibility in the style I want to create. But also the way she can play with the hair afterwards. Wetting in between. Lekker als er zo'n stuk afzetting, hè?
Nou,
Mooi kinderleer. Kalfje.
dat mag wel, ja.
Ja, voor jou is het fijn. Nee, kapper heb je gevonden die het leuk vindt.
Nou.
Jij bent echt een beetje kapperfreak.
Nou, ik vind het heerlijk.
Watch through the hairs and find myself the right balance in the weight of the hair. So now I'm just point cutting at the line where I want to go. So I look into the hairs, lay them aside, go deep in. So also a deep technique. Again, slice cutting with cutting. So the combination by cutting and slicing. And now I only worked on the top. So you see how much slicing can be happening on top. Front I do afterwards. when I shake now, you see there's a lot of possibilities in playing with the hairs. So she can lay it to the side, she can lay it to the other side, and she can throw it to the front. Still have no head on, just hair. Bend a bit to the sides. Take a bit of the front, go in on the sides. This is not the thickest part, so I go gently in, but applying the slice techniques. And watching through the hairs at the light that's falling through it. To the front, I do the slice switching technique. Stabilize my scissor with my fingers. Watch it fall. I think this looks really nice. Go to the other side. Wet it again. This is normally the shorter side. You still see that. So I have to find my balance there also. And this will be my guide for the other side. By the way, this is a 7, so it's a very light scissor. And you can see that the blades are hollow. So they are just like shaving knives. Merk je niks van als klant gelukkig, hè?
Ik geloof het allemaal.
So now just watch at this side. How this will be. And this will be my guide for the other side. So see how nice soft this line is. So now I know how to get it to the other side. So turn it back. Get rid of a lot of weight also in the leg. So I think I'm first going to get some length off. Start above the ear. Lay my fingers in the line of cutting. Bend them a bit in the fall. So it gives them also that feeling that I want. Go to the connection with upper hair. Again, bend my fingers. And now I can see that I get the same balance in the weight of the hairs. Het is een mooie kleur, die onderkleur. Die is heel mooi klassiek koperkleurig. Normaal zijn koperkleuren meestal gebaseerd op tamme kastanjes. Maar die zijn niet zo mooi natuurlijk als wilde kastanjes. Want wilde kastanjes hebben veel vurigere kleuren. En bij jou staan die vurige kleuren heel mooi. So now I'm more in balance with the length. So now make the side almost the same as the other side. Using only the tip of my scissor. Shorten the side beard. Dit is lastig door mijn blessure. Deze schaar zo lang is. Mijn arm moest er ook op weer.
Even ondersteunen.
Ja, dat is lastig. Echt lastig. ook niet dat dat blijft. Ik ben binnenkort een osteopaat, denk ik, vind ik.
Oh ja. Heb je dat wel eens gedaan?
Nee. Jij?
Met kinderen. Mensen met was dat volgens mij.
Ik met Jim met de kistsyndroom.
Oh, heeft hij dat gehad?
Ja.
Wie heeft hij dat?
Ja, dat had hij. Nee, dus hij had de kids inmiddels. Verwaarloosde kids.
Dat is een aanleiding van het helpsyndroom, toch? Of niet?
Ja. So now both sides the same. Now I can go to the front. The back, I use the slice cut technique upstairs. So I lift the hairs up and then slice to the top. Watch at the front. Took myself a smaller slicing tool because the large one is a bit hard to do on the front. This is much shorter blades, but also hollow. Wet it again. This is a controlled slice technique, so you lift up the hairs with your fingers, hold them, and then place your slice technique. Going to the last slicing techniques on this side. Show you that also a bit. Just gently control the length. No, I did this also short on the other side. Just this. Make the final cuts on this side. My neighbors had a party, you can hear it on the bottles. No, they're giving gift presents. So they make smaller amounts of the alcohol into small bottles. So now I have a beautiful front, nice, fresh spring feeling, and more balance into the lines. Small correction. I'll show you that because that's very nice to see. When I laid it down, I saw that this part is a little bit thicker. So I go in and I give it a slice technique with a bending. So only on that part. So now you see, you have the same balance and more playful effect. So when it hangs down, it's not a problem. So now I come to the back. At the moment we have a bob. Take the hairs from the top on this bob. And I told you, I just go in the underlines and slicing up. Show you that also from the side so you can see what I'm doing. Again, closing my sizzle while I'm going up. Nice thing of slicing is it don't have to be perfect and not in one line. Show you that also from the side. So lift the hairs up, knowing that I have my guideline on top. and take away the line of the bob. I really love slicing this way. It's crazy stuff. So now I took out the total line of the bob, so you don't see it anymore. And then I go in from the top on the skull bone and create a softness. They'll go in on the skull bone and take away the line. Like I did on the sides, I give it a little bit crisscross control slicing techniques. But of course I can control the length this way. And now I've only to clean the underline. Lift the hairs up. And cut it in the line of the skull. And I don't take away the slice techniques because they are deep in, so they always stay. You can slightly see them laying between them, between the hairs. Soften the neckline. I really love to play with hair. Yeah, we know each other for a long time because she was first student in Nijmegen. And then she modeled for me and came as a customer sometimes.
So, yeah, 15.
Yeah. Stay working in the natural folds, natural lines. Take up in the lines. Watch at the lines how they fall. Adopt the natural folds, because you can see there's a lot of waving going on in the neckline. Just a little bit of crown slip slicing away. Turn a bit. Always works in natural lines. Het is wel leuk, hè? Dit heb ik ook aangeleerd om anderen te kunnen laten zien wat ik aan het doen ben. Ik zit gewoon bijna om de hoek te knippen. Now the only thing I have to do is to clean the contour line. And then I'm ready with my cuff. Leuk hè? Ondeugend kipje.
Lekker wat korter.
Ja. Clean the contour. Using a scissor. Pull the ear down, go in from behind, gently take away the longer hairs. Lay it as a natural fall. go down. And the final cleaning up I do with a small clipper, of course. Take away the small hairs like this, because when I have to work too hard. Then there's the side with the tip of my comb, and the other hairs are clean. Then lay them back, leaving the line nice and soft. Do this of course on both sides. Correcting the natural lines. Ask it to put the head straight so you can see them better. Don't lean too hard on the clipper blades, because this can damage the skin, and don't want that because we're still going to color the hair. So far, so now I show it the neckline, so she has a more beautiful neckline, more stable, and all the waves are gone. So now I can create a nice color. Coming to coloring your hair. Now start, of course, with putting on the protection. I already did the cape. Give her also a plastic foil with a nice clip on it. I never knot this, because when you knot it, it comes too near to each other, and now I can lay it real nice on the shoulders. I made her a really red color. You can see this. I put a photo of the colors into the video, and this apply only on top. So I start in the center, because I will make the color darker on the sides, and I create some highlights on top. This color I made with 3% 10 volume. It's color Verver 7/666. This is a bit devil color. Devilish. Ooh. We are not afraid of devils. Why not? I like the fire. This girl is on fire. Woo! I work till I get on the fall of the skull. So I work all the hairs to the top, creating a nice line into a hair. We can make the darker color. Watch at the natural roundings again. Be aware that the hair falls down, so it comes to over the skull. A bit, so you can see what it did with the coloring. But I have to work to the front, so I have to take care also that I don't get all the color on her skin. Take a little bit of cotton wick and clean the skin. Then I take a little bit normal gel and put it on her head. And then I took myself an ultra fine part of foil and glue it on that. So now I can lay the hairs on that without getting the skin reddish. You don't have to lay on it, just have the possibility to lean on it. Because I give also light colors into this color line. So that's why it needs to go this way. Now before I go to that part with the lighting up, I start on the underline again. Take a dark color into the rest color I created for the top. Put a 2 with it. Show you how much. Don't need extra developers, not necessary. This is the amount I put in it. The light color is the dark color. This I mix into the bowl. And this I apply on the sides. So now that I know that the lights on the sides are not real bright light reddish. Now apply the dark color on the underlines. So now I go up to the top hair again and lay this in the line of the fall of the hairs. So the way the hair will be, I laid. Following the natural lines again. Lay it nice around the skull. Go to my bleach. I made a blue bleach with 6%, it's 20 volume. It's a glint bleach. Make sure I have not too much on my brush. So only a tip. And this I color in nice small lights. So get some highlight effect into the hairs. That gives that feeling of spring. And making sure it don't come on the sides of the hairs. Not on the darker colors. Now go to my carton wig, spread this, lay it on her hair. It's not the best carton wig I have now, cannot really take it apart. It's a natural product, so yeah, who can get the blame? Would make it something artistic. So, playing with carton wigs. Oh my God. Guy's doing it. What? What is he doing? He's playing with carton wigs. So now you see all the bright highlights. This is cover up. We're going for coffee or tea and see you in about a half hour. Then we rinse it out. And come for the iron styling. And for those who watch my videos and ask always why you do the plastic foil, first to protect the cape, otherwise also because the temperature of the hair is almost the same everywhere because air cannot get to the hairs, so it stays under the plastic foil, so you get a better end result. Okay, we're back from coloring. This is how it looks. Nice reddish with copper colors and a dark underline. Gonna use a foam. It's a velvet foam of glint. Don't need too much because it's short hair. Apply this on the hairs. Massage it gently in. And I'm going to blow dry the hair. I have a new blow dryer. It's this blow dryer. I show also a photo of it into the video. The nice thing is that this comes with a new technique so you don't get your fingers between the ends of the tool. Hold it, and it's very nice tool to work with. Leuk om te doen hoor, dat is leuk.
Ja, prima. Ik vind dat wel fijn.
Ja. Maar je man ook bent hier weer. Schat, je moet weer.
Nou, de kinderen zijn er ook goed in, alleen die zijn al heel snel klaar.
Ja, dat is nog veel te leuk hè. Jammer hè. Ik vind Marion's haar altijd.
Ja?
Ja. So far blow drying. This also is the same with the diffuser. I'll show you that. Diffuser is also the same. So you just choop, and it's on. Nice thing is you can turn with it without losing it. Now I don't use too much product on my hair, so I use a new oil. It's a glowing oil. And gently bring it on my hair. The smell is really nice. It's nursing. You can see how wonderful it brings out the colors. Now I have to get rid of a little bit color on the skin. Use a little bit hair glow, so it fills up the gaps I left behind with the oil. And this is the new hairstyle of Floor, a new color. Thank you for being my model, thank you for watching. She will certainly turn to show you the end result. And we see each other next video. Bye bye. Je bent mooi, Floor. Staat je prachtig.
Dankjewel.
Alsjeblieft.
Floor en je krijgt weer carte blanche.
Okay. Floor is gonna get a new short hairstyle. It's spring, summer style. And of course a new color.